Firstly, I can't believe that it's been a year since we sat here last time and actually did some of these interviews. It's actually been a fantastic year. If you just take this conference, for example, the joint collaboration with the IISP has really raised it up in terms of both its quality, the output, and also the overall look and feel of the event. It's been a huge amount of effort to actually show that two not-for-profit organisations can work in collaboration in this type of way, and really I hope it's the start of good things. People have always recognised that security is an important thing, and we need to consider it if we're actually going to enable some of the savings, particularly in government. If we can't trust the systems, then really we're not going to be in a position to fully utilise the technology we have available to us. If you then look at the retail markets and you look at also the banking environments, again, that drive for economies means greater use of technology and therefore greater reliance in terms of the technical security. What we've done within CREST is we try to follow those trends in many ways. So the examinations that we have in place for penetration testing are really well established. We've been doing those for a number of years. But over this year, the intrusion analysis, the malware reverse engineering, and the host and network-based analysis examinations have really come to the fore. And we're seeing much more interest now in terms of that cyber incident security management types of concepts. So what we've done in those sorts of areas is we've consolidated what we've got in terms of the examinations and penetration testing. We've then introduced the intrusion analysis and malware investigation examinations. And then also within the CSG Certified Professional Scheme, we have the security architecture examinations. Again, looking at the professionalisation of the technical IT security domain. We've come from a backwater in terms of technology and in terms of the types of individuals. And really, I think we are now leading the way in terms of what a profession looks like. And I think the buying community in particular and government is looking at us in terms of what we've achieved. The codes of conduct that we have for both the organisations and the individuals, the investigations that we do on behalf of clients that have experienced problems, the research activities we do, the developmental activities we do, and the knowledge sharing we're doing at things like CRESTCon, all are orientated towards making this much more of a real profession. We sit here in a Royal College of Surgeons. You know, they've had 200-300 years to actually establish what it is they should be looking like. And what we've done is we've looked at all of those types of institutions and we've taken the best bits to put those together. So I actually think that the technical security area is now in many ways overtaking some of the more traditional parts of the security environment or the overall career structures. And now they're beginning to look at us in terms of ideas about how they can make things better in the future. So I think the penetration testing has matured very well. We've introduced new things. The intrusion analysis, malware reverse engineering, cyber incident response was really something that people hadn't heard of 4 or 5 years ago. And now we actually have professional level examinations at 6,000 hours, 10,000 hours worth of experience. We have proper developmental paths we're developing with e-skills to get in there. We also do evaluations of the organisations in the same way as penetration testing. So we have a completely new set of audit requirements for organisations providing those sorts of services. We've really matured that area of the marketplace, and I don't see that in some of the other more traditional areas of security. Security architecture, we've got the examinations, and we need to think about how you're actually going to work with a trusted partner in those areas, because the architectural design and how you do things is really important. And what we need to do is to put some engineering standards and other things actually in place and then run it like an engineering profession, like the IET and the IMechE. And if we want to make ourselves both attractive to new people coming in and we want to be viewed as being professionals, then we really need to do that in a structured way. If you're coming from university, then what we're trying to do is to provide the links between academia into the workplace. Our internship program that we run was really successful last year. We placed 18 interns and 4 new starters into the industry, and we're expanding that out with our academic partner program this year. So I would, if you wanted to join from university, definitely think about an internship, because it's a good way into the industry, and I'd move in that way. Again, send CVs through to CREST, and then we'll actually distribute those to the hiring managers rather than the HR departments within the organisations we represent. If you wanted to cross-train into this area, then again, I'd look for the learning pathways that we're developing with e-skills. We are combining both academic research and training with training organisations. So in other words, we can identify where people's gaps are, and we can suggest a development pathway for them to actually get up to a level of professionalisation or professional level within the organisations they work. But the 6,000 hours for the first entry point for our examinations is quite a challenge. And what we need to do is to make sure we're doing things that will allow people to cross-train into those and also to aspire to those as being career options. Once we've got that in place, then again, I think we've got a career structure that people understand. So in other words, we have something where you can come out of university, you know what you've got to do to get into the industry, you know what you've got to then do to get to a professional status where you're actually assessed, and then you understand how you're going to progress from there in terms of your careers. And I think, to be honest, that's where the CISOs of the future are going to come from.